Assassin's Creed has got to be, in my opinion, the best gaming franchise, or whatever you want to call it, of all time. But in my opinion, there's not a single bad game, in my opinion. Now yes, after Syndicate, the games after that may have lost the assassin type of vibe. Like stuff like Origins, Odyssey, Valhalla, stuff like that. Although it had some elements of the old Assassin's Creed, it wasn't really the same as the previous ones. But in my opinion, they were still good games, in my opinion. Amazing games. But yeah. What else is also good, if not peak media, is their cinematic trailers that came out whenever a new Assassin's Creed game launched. Oh my days, it was peak cinema. In my opinion, the CGI/cinematic trailers to promote each game, top tier. If you've watched all of them or you've seen any of them, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So in today's video, we are going to be ranking each one of them from the worst to best. Now, I will say, in my opinion, there's not a single bad trailer. I'm just going off my opinion, which I found the best and the most nostalgia, what got me the most hyped up, like stuff like that. You'll know what I mean. Please let me know in the comments where you'd put each one and which one is your favourite cinematic trailer, because in my opinion, there's not a single bad one. In my opinion. And also let me know which one is your favourite game. Oh yeah, and I need to clarify, I am not ranking each trailer based on the actual game. If the game was good or bad, that doesn't matter. I'm talking strictly the trailers. And only the trailers. So yeah. Now, as a long-time Assassin's Creed fan, it's quite difficult to pick the best Assassin's Creed game, in my opinion. A lot of people say Assassin's Creed 2. A lot of people say Revelations. A lot of people say Brotherhood. Many people say the first one. Many love Black Flag. Many love Unity. Many love the third one. And even the newer players, they love Origins. They love Odyssey. You can't tell me there's a single bad game in the whole franchise, in my opinion. But yeah. But before we do get into my rankings of each one, please make sure to like and subscribe and let me know your thoughts below. And yeah, enough yapping, let's get into it. I will also add, it has been a while since I played each of the games. The only ones I have not played are Mirage and Shadows. But I have seen the trailers for it. But the rest of them I have played, but it's been a while since I played it. So if I do make any mistakes, please let me know in the comments below. And I will mainly refer to the villains in the trailer as Templars, as the enemies in most games were literally the Templars. So yeah, if I can't remember who the bad people was, I'll just say Templar. So yeah. And yeah, let's get into it. Now, for 15th place, I have got Assassin's Creed Odyssey. For obvious reasons. Because, well, there wasn't even a cinematic trailer. There was one clip from within the game of Alexios just smoking a bunch of Spartans. And that's all I can remember. I can't lie. So that deserves number 15. I wish they did add a cinematic for it, because I'm pretty sure that's the only one they didn't add a cinematic to. But yeah. Next up, we have got Assassin's Creed Origins. Now, it's not a bad trailer by any means. I really do like it. I love the Egyptian type of music. I love the Egyptian vibe. I love the whole Egyptian aesthetic. And I even love the game. Origins, amazing game. I love that it's set in Egypt. Ancient Egypt. I love that. Even the final clip of Bayek literally shooting the guy using his feet with a bow and arrow was absolute aura, I can't lie. But compared to the rest of in the list, it was a really good cinematic trailer, but it just wasn't really like Assassin's Creed type of vibe, if you get what I mean. It gave me more Prince of Persia vibes. If you know about Prince of Persia, you'll roll one, but yeah. For 13, we have got Valhalla. Now, very amazing, cool looking trailer. Genuinely looks amazing. The whole Viking vibe, the whole Viking aesthetic, really cool. But I'm telling you, if you did not read the title, you would not know that game is for Assassin's Creed until the very end when they revealed the hidden blade. That was more of a Viking cinematic trailer than an Assassin type of trailer. But yeah, so it deserves number 13. Now, next up, we have got Assassin's Creed Syndicate, based on the Industrial Revolution in London. Jacob and Evie, solid characters. I liked when they introduced where you could swap characters between the two main characters. That was pretty cool. But Syndicate, pretty good game, but the trailer was decent. Again, very good. Where we have Jacob rallying up the people, rallying up the lads and all that to stop the Templar activities. But that whole cinematic trailer just looked like Peaky Blinders type of thing, if you get what I mean. Again, it didn't really tell the audience it is Assassin's Creed, if you get what I mean. So in my opinion, it deserved the number 12 spot. Although it was a decent game and decent trailer. But yeah, for 11th, I have got Mirage. Now, I have not played it yet. I will play it in the near future, but yeah. The trailer, it looked very cool. Compared to the previous trailers I just mentioned, this one gave more of an Assassin's Creed type of vibe, if you get what I mean. Like, I did reference the old Assassin's Creed games quite a bit. If you noticed, you'll know what I mean. And also, the dialogue was really cool, in my opinion. Again, the dialogue also referred to the previous Assassin's Creed games. So it just gave that Assassin's Creed type of vibe. So yeah. For number 10, I've got the latest one, Assassin's Creed Shadows. Now, again, I've not played it. I've seen people play it. Looks amazing. Although I have heard a bunch of mixed reviews. Many hate it. But the people that do hate it are mainly hating on it as it's not really an Assassin's Creed type game, which I might have to agree. By looking at the trailer visuals, aesthetic, amazing. The whole feudal Japanese type of vibe looks stunning, looks crazy, looks cold, looks amazing. Even the characters look so cool. And I like the fact that they actually added a real life person. I'm pretty sure he was a real person. But the first ever like black samurai, he is literally the main character with that woman, which I find quite cool in my opinion, that they added that in. But yeah, it didn't really give off Assassin's Creed vibes. It looks like something that's connected to Ghost of Tsushima, in my opinion. If this was a standalone samurai game, that trailer, amazing. It didn't really give off that Assassin's Creed type vibe, if you get what I mean. But yeah. Now, the top 9. Now, I say top 9 because this is where it starts to get peak cinema, absolute cinema type of vibes. Depending on which is your favorite game or what type of person you are, the rest of these 9 could literally be in any order. So yeah. And it might also be due to the fact that these trailers or cinematic trailers are more Assassin's Creed focused. For number 9, I've got one of my favorite Assassin's Creed games of all time and storylines of all time. I even got the GOAT right here, Shay Cormac. I've got Assassin's Creed Rogue for number 9. Now, the only reason I have it so high up or so low, however it works, like the reason I have it here and not in the better ranking is because to me it was so short. Although it was like the very impactful short trailer, but I feel like that should have been longer. Now, Shay Cormac is a GOAT. I love the whole storyline of, in his time, the assassins were actually the bad people in history, not the Templars. So he actually became a Templar, if you know about Shay Cormac. And I like the whole scene of him talking and he assassinates, I forgot who he assassinated. I think it was Achilles, Connor's trainer. Connor's mentor, I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure it was Achilles. But yeah, that's literally the only reason I put it here. It was just too short in my opinion. Although it was very impactful, very good, very cool. Next up for number 8, I have got an underrated Assassin's Creed game. No one mentions it, I feel like. And I have got Freedom Cry. Adewale from Black Flag, absolute GOAT. I'm glad he actually got his own main game. And his cinematic trailer was so cool. Very impactful message as well. From a slave to becoming a master assassin. Like, that's amazing in my opinion. That's so cool. I just loved it, I can't lie. I just loved how it showed him and the rest of his people being all slaves. Then he just rises up and then just becomes a master assassin, takes revenge, takes freedom. I absolutely love it. But yeah, genuinely, nothing bad to say about the trailer. But yeah, nothing bad to say about the trailer at all. Amazing trailer. Next up for number 7, I have got his good friend Edward Kenway's trailer. Assassin's Creed Black Flag. That cinematic trailer, amazing. Both of them as well, absolute cinema, peak as well. But the one I'm referring to, which is my favourite, the one with Blackbeard, where he's literally talking about Edward Kenway. Blackbeard, the most fearless pirate, is talking about Edward Kenway. That is cold. Now Edward Kenway, from pirate to master assassin as well, amazing game, amazing story, goated character. And again, goated trailer. The way him and his crew just took over the whole ship was just amazing. It was absolute quality. But yeah, now this is where it starts to get interesting. And it literally could go either way, depending on who you are. But I have got, for number 6, the first Assassin's Creed one. Altair. What an absolute GOAT. The one who started it all. Back in 2007. Crazy. When the game came out, I was literally 2 years old. So I played it later on. But when I was rewatching the trailers back in the day, when I was younger, quality, amazing. The way it just blends in with everyone, the way they showcase the eagle, The way just chilling there on the clock tower, I'm pretty sure it was the bell tower or whatever. And the way just gets down, walks through the crowd, and there's one scene where he jumps towards the Templar or whoever. Goated. Absolutely quality. And the end bit where he just blends in with the rest of the people. Altair is a goat. And that trailer, that cinematic CGI trailer, absolute quality. I can't lie. The quality of these trailers, Ubisoft genuinely need to make a proper Assassin's Creed movie. Not the Assassin's Creed movie that was released like 10 years ago. Not that one at all. They genuinely need to do like a cinematic one. Something like what they did with the cinematic ones. The CGI, the quality was so good for its time. Like, bro. But yeah, that's my number 6. Number 5, I have got Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. The aura farming from Ezio Auditore. Oh my days. Amazing. Genuinely amazing. Ezio might literally have one of the best gaming trilogies, is one of the best gaming characters, one of the best assassins, and literally has one of the best cinematic trailers of all time. The way the crowd just separates for him, literally like Moses and the Red Sea. The aura farming Ezio was doing here. And the way he was unfazed against those people. And then his brotherhood comes in, the assassin brotherhood comes in, helps him out, they group up, they team up, and then boom. They just collide and clash. And of course, I'm pretty sure Ezio and his team comes out on top. Absolute aura farming from Ezio here. But yeah, that deserves number 5, in my opinion. It genuinely could be 4th, 3rd, 2nd, or 1st, depending on who you are, but yeah. Next up, I've got Assassin's Creed 2, the first Ezio game. Now, the reason I have it above Brotherhood is because I remember watching this for the first time. I was just in absolute awe with the quality, the music, the whole thing. I was just in love with it. It was so good. With the whole masquerade thing going on, everyone wearing masks, and then boom, Ezio comes in, just stabs him up with the hidden blade. Amazing. And then when he hunts down that big person, that big Templar, literally go through the shadows, go through Italy's streets. Amazing. It was so cool. And when the person starts yapping and talking, Ezio goes back into the shadows, swaps his hidden blade for the gun, bow, shot in his head. Amazing cinematic right there. I will also say though, how on earth did his legs not snap when he jumped off that building? But to be fair, it is Ezio, and all these assassins literally jump from miles in the sky all the way down to a piece of hay or water. So I can't really question that, but yeah. I know you can't really see my face, but I am genuinely smiling just talking about these games. I genuinely love Assassin's Creed. And these trailers just gave me goosebumps when I watched them. Oh my days. Quality, genuinely quality. If you're new to Assassin's Creed or you haven't played it, please watch the cinematic trailers first. Genuinely amazing, but yeah. Next up, for number 3, the top 3 now. These literally could go either way, depending on who you are. Now, I've got the last game of Ezio's trilogy. All Ezio's games literally took up top 5. I've got Revelations, of course. Now, the reason I have it above his other 2 cinematic trailers was just because to see the growth of Ezio. Like, right there, he's literally an old man. He went through his life being a master assassin. He still is a master assassin. And he just walks through the whole tower, smokes a bunch of people like it's nothing still. Like he's still his younger self. And then those people think they captured him, but Ezio literally sees Altair, the absolute goat, the legend Altair, the legendary assassin, also walking across that platform with him. And then boom, Ezio turns around and punches the guy in the face, and then Ezio has so much aura, I can't lie, genuinely so much aura, but yeah. Now is where it gets serious now. For number 2, I have got Assassin's Creed 3. Connor, the absolute goat, the one-man army. Literally, the trailer shows it. A literal one-man army. Literally takes out all the soldiers by himself. Grabs the nearest horse, rides straight in, and just smokes everyone. And then rallies up his soldiers. His soldiers start to back him up. Absolute cinema. Bro, the aura. And how cool Connor was in this trailer. Him and the tomahawk just slashing everyone. Just cutting everybody up. Chopping them up. It was absolutely amazing to watch, I can't lie. And the goosebumps as well. With the slow-mos, the music, everything was perfect. Literally perfect. And then that final shot of him with the bow and arrow jumping up that rock and shooting. Oh my days. Now, for the final one, you probably already know what I put right here. For the final one, you probably already know who I put right here. And I have the Assassin's Creed Unity one, of course. Oh my days. I said Assassin's Creed 3 was perfect. This was perfect. This had everything. Perfect music. Perfect background music. The aesthetic of France was amazing. Amazing. The French Revolution times. Kind of Honor and the rest of his brotherhood. Just gliding in stealthily. Helping out the French people. And then, bro, and that smoke attack as well. Oh my days. Honor and his friends were literally backing each other up. Smoking everybody. It was just perfect. It was quality. Amazing. I wished the game got more love, I can't lie. I know a lot of people said the Assassin's Creed Unity, the game was full of bugs and glitches and all that. To me, I didn't really find that a problem. That might have been my experience, but yeah. But the game's parkour as well, just to top it off, quality. No one talks about Assassin's Creed Unity, but I'll always back it up, in my opinion. I'll always back it. Amazing game, amazing cinematic trailer. I can't lie, the music was so good. Just everything was so good. And the way Arno didn't even kill the final person. Just took out the lighter and let the French people take care of it. Absolute cinema. Peak cinema. But yeah, this was just my quick rankings of each of the Assassin's Creed cinematic trailers. Please let me know where you'd put each one. And please let me know your favourite Assassin's Creed game in the comments. Make sure to like the video and subscribe. And have yourselves a great day. See ya.